Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, we are starting a new series called the Caffeine Series. In the series, DJ and I, separately or together, we will be sitting down to talk to you guys about a given topic, something that we're feeling passionate about, or something that's just been on our mind lately. And we will talk to you guys about it while holding a cup of caffeine. And do not worry, do not fear, matcha is here. I can't believe I just said that. Okay. Anyways, recently I posted a blog post about productivity during the coronavirus and why I think that we don't have to be productive during this time. If you haven't read it yet, the link is in the description, so go ahead and check it out. If you have social media, you know this. The trending topic has been being productive during this time. Like, that is the narrative that social media is trying to convince us of. It's trying to convince us that we have to be productive during this time, and that if we don't come out of this time with a new skill or a new side hustle, basically we're a piece of shit human. That's what that picture basically told me. It says that I'm not disciplined if I don't come out of this time with a side hustle or a new skill or more knowledge. And I disagree. I'm just gonna tell you guys from the start, and I'm gonna say we because I believe this for all of us, not just myself. And I'm not gonna say you because I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about us. So we are not shit humans because we didn't create something during this time, or we weren't productive during this time, or we didn't start a side hustle, we didn't learn a new skill. We are not shit humans. We are not undisciplined if we don't do any of those things on that list, or anything else on any other list that humans have created to make us basically feel like shit, make us feel less than. We are not less than if we don't do any of these things. We are trying to literally survive this time. Like, each and every day, we're just trying to survive that day. We're trying to make it through the day. We're trying to survive this time, trying to survive what this season has thrown at us, and just go through it, because that's the only thing that we can do. Speaking personally, like, my job is such a stressor right now. Once I'm done with work, I am fried. I do not want to do anything else. My mind cannot think about filling my time with anything else, about creating something, contributing to a side hustle. I am just focused on relaxing, and that looks different for everyone. But yes, like, this season is just not a season to start a side hustle. If you do, like, amazing, but that doesn't make me less than. At the end of the blog post, I had 2 questions. Why are we measuring this season, or in general, why do we measure our days by how productive we are? Why are we only seen as successful if we are productive? Why are we only seen as valuable if we are productive, if we produce something of value? Why? In our world, in our society, we determine our worth and our value based on how productive we are. Even when I compare my days, I compare them by how productive I've been. So, like, one day was better than another day because of how productive I was. For example, there have been times where I am hanging out with my friends, and this was more in grad school, and still even now it happens. And so I would be hanging out with my friends, and that sneaky little thought creeps up in this brain. It asks me, what are you doing? You need to do this, this, and this, and that.
I'm like, no, I need a break. I'm hanging out with my friends. Chill.
And it's like, no, you need to do this. You didn't do this today. You didn't do this today. So tomorrow you're gonna have to do this. This is like, today was an awful day. Like, you didn't do any of this. You were so unproductive. What's wrong with you? And like, then I'm comparing my days to the previous day where I was so productive, and today I was so unproductive. So it's like, today sucked because of that, or I sucked because I was unproductive. And now I'm sitting here trying to watch a movie with my friends, and I'm feeling like shit because I was unproductive, because I am taking a break that I truly deserve. I'm feeling like poop. So society is constantly telling us that we are only successful or valuable if we've completed something, if we've accomplished something, if we were productive, if we checked everything off of our to-do list. If we think we're unsuccessful now because we're trying to achieve society's definition of success, if we achieve those things, then we see ourselves as successful. What happens when life gets in the way? For example, now the coronavirus is here, and like, what happens then? What happens when life gets in the way? We feel fatigued, we feel anxious, worst case scenario, you lose your job. Are you all of a sudden not a valuable human? Are you all of a sudden unsuccessful because you lost your job because of the coronavirus? Not because you were fired because you were doing a terrible job at your job, but because of this situation, you lose your job. Do you all of a sudden suck as a human? Are you unsuccessful? If you feel anxious and you can't bring yourself to produce work, are you not worthy if you cannot bring yourself to do work because you feel anxious, you feel tired, like you literally cannot get out of bed? Are you unworthy? No, we're not unworthy if we take a break that we need. I'm not unworthy if I get laid off. I am not unsuccessful if I get laid off. I was laid off. Like what? It's because I no longer work the top of the business world or wherever it is, and now I'm jobless. That doesn't make me unsuccessful. Why, Jackie? Because we were born full of worth. We were born successful. Ever since we were born, we've accomplished something every single day. Like if you think about it, when you were born, think about the amount of joy that you brought your parents. And especially if you're like a child of parents, I mean, you know, I know I brought my parents joy like immediately, like when I was born, like it was like, wow, like look at this girl, she's beautiful. But like, you know, we all bring our parents joy, especially when, you know, when we were born. And even to this day, like I constantly, like I know I make them happy because I am their daughter. So like that in and of itself, like I didn't do anything, but it's an accomplishment. Like all I had to do was be alive and I brought them joy. Think about that. But especially more so for like parents who were trying to conceive for so long, and then you were born into that household, like you brought your parents so much joy, and that is an accomplishment, and you didn't even do anything. You were just born. Like we have to learn how to detach our worth from our productivity. We are worthy, we are successful because we are alive. The day we were born, we were worthy. That's all facts. But we were born worthy the day we were born. Each and every day we accomplished something. I smiled at a stranger. That is an accomplishment. I am slowly learning to accept the fact that I am successful, I am worthy, and that I am valuable because I am alive. Not because I checked things off of my to-do list, not because I wrote a blog post, not because I posted something on YouTube, not because I got a certain number of likes, but I am worthy because I am alive and because I am human, because I exist, and I'm just trying to do the best I can each and every day. That applies to all of us. Like we're each trying to do the best we can with where we are in life. We can't let our circumstances determine how successful we are or how worthy we are, because circumstances change. Just as I said, what if you lose your job? What if you're full of anxiety and you're dealing with anxiety for a season? Are you all of a sudden worthless? Less than? No. So we're trying to learn how to detach our worth, our value from our productivity and from circumstance. We are worthy because we are alive, and it's important to remember that. So let's try and do that, and let's keep trying to do the best that we can, just as we've been doing our entire lives. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So comment down below what you think, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this one.